Some people feel that when you say meditation, you mean just sitting with your eyes closed, things like that, right? It's not that way. There are a lot of things that get into it, because when we are talking about meditation, we are talking about energy. And energy is always there with us, even when we are not doing the meditation. Okay, we ourselves are energy bodies. So each one of us are energy bodies. Each one of us are exuding some energy or the other. Right? And that is the aura body that we say, that is the aura that we are exuding, depending upon our thoughts, our actions, our karmas, the company we are keeping, the karmic factors, or the energy that we are absorbing from others, from our environment, from our thoughts. All these things constitute and form the aura around us. Okay, and we all are energy beings. Thoughts are also energy. We think कि मेरे मन में हो गया, उसमें क्या है, किसी को पता नहीं है, right? किसी बाहर को पता नहीं है, लेकिन एनर्जी को पता है. Like they say, भगवान सब देखता है. God sees all, God knows all, right? It's like भगवान सब जानता है, भगवान सब देखता है, भगवान सब साक्ष्य है. सबका साक्ष्य भगवान है. Even our innermost thoughts, like when you go to a saint and they tell you something कि तुमने ऐसा सोचा था, या जैसे कि उसको कैसे मालूम पड़ा, right? How did he come to know? Because he has tapped upon your energy, and he has come to know from your energy what your thoughts are, what you are thinking, and what is being your past, and what is going to be in your future. That's how they come to know, because they are tapping into the energy, because they are evolved energy beings. So they are able to understand it. Every common person who is within the vicious circle of their own energy circles and cycles will not be able to understand it. Right? So as we talk about energy and we understand about energy, we have to respect energy. And always remember, even your thoughts are energy. You may not be saying something, but even when you think about it, that has created an energy. That has created a point of touch with you. And that affects you in a right manner or in a bad manner. So you have to always observe your thoughts, as you say. So this is what we understand about energy, and that is what we keep saying, energy, energy, energy. Right? Next is we understand what we are. We are the body, mind, and the soul. There are different other inner layers, but as such, the brief thing at the outer layer is the body, the mind, and the soul. We are all well aware of our body. Yes, मैं ऐसे दिखता हूँ, मैं ऐसे दिखती हूँ. Yes. Mind, मैं ये सोचता हूँ, मैं वो सोचता हूँ. Right? But is your mind your master? Is your body your master? Or is your soul your master? Your soul has come into this body, using this body for a particular purpose in this lifetime. Right? So who is the actual master? The actual master is the soul. And we nicely sidetrack, keep aside the soul, and we are just in the mind and body. I want to eat this, I want to go there, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I want to get going on this, and the body wants this, and the body wants that, and the body wants something else. Right? So we are always caught within the mind and the body. If you have to understand meditation, you have to understand energy, you have to use energy for your well-being, then you have to go beyond the mind and the body. You have to understand something deeper than that, that will allow you to tap into the energy that is running this universe. Now, there may be some people who do not believe in God. So for such people, I would say that don't look at it as a God energy. Look at it as a universal energy. Right? Don't not look at it as a divine energy if you do not believe in the divine. Look at it as a universal energy, the cosmic energy, because it is the cosmic energy and the divine energy that is running this entire universe, that is running you, that is running me, that is running everybody.